Jennifer và VIETTV Network xin trân trọng kính chào khán thính giả đang theo dõi chương trình của chúng tôi ngày hôm nay. Rất ít ai để ý và biết rằng theo thống kê thì vùng Bắc, Texas, Dallas-Fort Worth lại là thành phố đứng hàng thứ 3 có nhiều người Việt Nam sinh sống nhất. Đứng đầu là California, Houston, Texas. Thứ nhì và cái đó là Dallas-Fort Worth với hơn 200.000 người Việt Nam. Do you know that Dallas, Texas is the third largest Vietnamese community in America? Orange County in California is number 1 and Houston, Texas is number 2. There are more than 200,000 Vietnamese Americans in the Dallas area. I'm Jennifer Nguyen. Thank you for tuning in to VIETTV Network. Having with me today, I'm honored to introduce Miss Irene Frecklix.
Yes.
From the City of Grand Prairie Park and Recreation Center.
Hello.
Thank you. And secondly, we welcome Mr. Matthew Lowe from Asia Times Square, Hong Kong Marketplace.
Yes, thank you so
Grand
much.
Prairie.
Thank you for inviting us here.
Thank you for coming to join our show. And I'm very honored and happy to have you both here today. I understand that you all are working on a huge project.
Yes,
at Asia Times Square, which will be taking place on the weekend of September 25th, 26th, and 27th.
That is correct.
Okay, well, you go first because it's going to be at Asia Times Square.
Yes, it is. First of all, I want to say hello to the audience of VIETTV. I'm very grateful and thankful for your support, especially the Vietnamese community for supporting Hong Kong Marketplace and Asia Times Square for years past and hopefully more in future. This Mid-Autumn Festival is probably the second largest holiday for the Asian.
Can we call it signature event?
Yes. I think we have one signature event already at Asia Times Square, which is the Lunar New Year event. We've been having that for 9 years.
9 years already?
9 years, and now we're moving towards having Mid-Autumn Festival at Asia Times Square as our second signature event, and that comes with with a lot of support from many different ethnic groups. And like I said, September 25th, 26th, 27th, we got the support and the partnership with the City of Grand Prairie to help us out, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be huge.
Well, I believe so. Can you go over the meaning of festival, their meaning and impact in the City of Grand Prairie?
Would you like to
take
over
to
the impact of the city?
I will absolutely take this one. A big deal for the City of Grand Prairie is bringing cultures and community together. So anytime that we can bring diversity into the city as a whole, it is a great way to not only host a festival, but to highlight a great facility and location like Asia Times Square. Festivals are very dear to not only myself, but the City of Grand Prairie. They bring people together and they're a community and it's an experience. And at the end of the day, whatever that experience is, it's only going to get better from there, especially with the help of Asia Times Square.
And the Hong Kong Marketplace.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me ask you why Asia Times Square and not anywhere else? Because I understand that the City of Grand Prairie, you are having so many activities throughout the year. Why Asia Times Square is the place to host this event? In your opinion, what do you think from the city side?
I think from the city side, you want to highlight, just like I said previously, a great location, a great area, and a great community. And if anyone wanted a taste of Asia by any means, I think them going to Asia Times Square and the Hong Kong market is the place to be. So why not host a festival there?
What do you try to see or do for the festival, Matthew? What do you like? What is your expectation?
Well, let me start that by telling you what the mission of Asia Times Square is. Our mission is preserving tradition and promoting cultures. We're Asian, especially the Vietnamese American. We're extremely proud of our heritage, and I think our tradition is very rich. And I think it's time for us to go ahead and open our arms, welcome different ethnic groups, especially the mainstream. City of Grand Prairie has been extremely welcoming. Asia Times Square and City of Grand Prairie have a great partnership.
I think the City of Grand Prairie has been known as the friendliest city in North Texas.
Absolutely, I agree.
Yes, ma'am.
And okay, what exactly kind of event it is?
Well, I think Mid-Autumn Festival, like I say, what we're trying to do is provide an event, a venue where the grandmom, the grandfather, the children, the grandchildren, everybody can come and share and enjoy the Mid-Autumn Festival known as Tết Trung Thu. And so we're going to have games for the kids. We're going to focus mainly on the children. We're going to have contests for the children and a lot of performances from many different ethnic groups. We've got performers from collaboration, the Philippines, the Laos, the Cambodian, African American, the Hispanic communities involved. I'm just so very grateful that we have a bunch of different ethnic groups joining and joining at a very special time when our society needs it. I think
perfect timing.
Perfect
this
timing.
This is the time.
Exactly. I totally agree. I think unfortunately our nation right now is being divided for whatever reason, and it's not. It's time to unite. It's really time to unite. And then this event of ours, in the past we have always concentrated on the Vietnamese community and all that, and I think this year we are inviting everybody. It's an inclusive event. And so for us to have everybody join forces, join hands, and display our unity to the public, that hey, there's too much love for one another, and let's support one another and let's learn from one another.
Just forget about yesterday.
Yes.
Just moving on looking forward for the future.
Right.
Who is your partners?
Well, thankfully our partner is VIETV. I want to thank you, Jennifer, for visiting with me. Was it a month or 2 months ago, whatever it was? We had a round table with the mayor of Grand Prairie.
Right, when he has something to make a small announcement.
Yes.
Right. And that's where he invited VIETV to be there.
Exactly. And then right after our meeting, you came to me and said, hey, why don't we do something special in the city of Grand Prairie? And I thought it was a great idea to be able to unite and bring in all communities together. That's awesome.
Yeah. So this event is open to general public. Anyone can join without signing up or registration. Do they have to pay a fee to get in?
Absolutely not. Asia Times Square
Everything free.
Everything is free. We're opening this to the public. There's free parking. There's no admission fee whatsoever. Just come out and enjoy. We're going to have a lot of fabulous singers and dancers. One of the big things that we're going to do is create an 8-foot tall lantern by 6 feet in diameter. That's going to be pre-designed, and then on Friday night we're going to have we're going to ask children and adults to come out and help decorate, paint certain panels. And then the other thing we would like to do is to have the mayor of Grand Prairie, Mayor Ron Jensen, to light the lantern to kick off the opening ceremony.
So the kickoff opening ceremony will take place on Friday evening?
Yes.
So you had 3 days?
Absolutely.
3 days, festival, already planned?
Yep.
A little bit of everything every day?
Every day.
So very special because the kickoff, are you going to have community leaders there and your sponsors or some of your tenants or elected officials like departments from the city of Grand Prairie? It's very important for the community to get to know who is their city leaders.
Absolutely, I
who
totally agree.
is department services.
Right, right. Well, I got confirmation that Mayor Ron Jensen is going to be there. He has to be there. He's the one who's lighting the lantern, right?
The lantern. So you're talking about huge lantern.
Yes, a very big lantern, and that's every year we're going to try to make it bigger and better.
So this will be your second signature event.
Yes, it
in
will
the
be.
city of Grand Prairie.
In the city of Grand
The
Prairie.
reason I'm not call it not only Asia Town Square event, I would like to make it a bigger picture, a wider range. Not only Asia Town Square and Hong Kong Marketplace and Asian American community leaders, you have all other ethnic groups are joining you. So just focus on that and don't forget, they are part of our community and we need all join hands and stand strong for our city, for the sake of our children, for our safety. Because we are in it together. It doesn't matter your background, where you're coming from. It doesn't matter. So,
and we've done this many. And we had Tết Trung Thu in the past, and we've done it with the Vietnamese American community of Tarrant County.
So that's a different scale.
Yeah, but you know they're partnering with us. Actually, Mr. Tom Ha is the co-chair
From the
from the
Vietnamese American community of Tarrant County.
Yes,
that's wonderful.
That is great news, and so we
Ms.
have
Tom
his.
Ha is part of the committee.
Yes, him and Mr. Hill. They're going to bring a lot of leadership to our board as well. And so I'm looking forward to working with them, working with you, working with the coalition, Unity Coalition, working with the Filipino community, the Korean community, the Chinese community, the Vietnamese
Hispanic
community,
African American community.
Exactly. So I'm really looking forward to this. And you know, one thing I've always tried to do at Asia Times Square is to create an atmosphere where, you know, you don't have to travel back home. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars to go back to Vietnam or to China to celebrate and enjoy what we are accustomed to. And I think that's the best part about it. I think my family always take great pride when we see the grandparents and the grandchildren smiling and having fun.
Well, when you're talking about travel 1,000 miles to go back home to find the celebration, we have it right here at Asia Times Square and sponsored by Hong Kong Supermarket and VIETV, where you can find a lot of food that you only can find in your own country, your homeland. So please join us. I'm so sorry, but we need to stop the show for a commercial break. We will be right back. Bây giờ chúng tôi xin được tạm ngưng chương trình trong một giây phút. Sau một vài thông tin thương mại, chúng tôi sẽ trở lại ngay. Kính xin tất cả khán thính giả vui lòng đừng rời máy.